It seems that your misfortunes have brought you to my world. A world where I am so much more powerful than I was when we first met. Don't worry. You should get some rest now. We'll be meeting again soon.
Hello and welcome back, or welcome to Season 2 of Hardcore Minecraft with me, Adu Mountain. I hope everyone is having a lovely day and I'm looking forward to, a bit of a building episode, a bit of a maybe travelling through dimensions episode. We'll just see how it's all going to lay out, but I hope you are all intrigued for what is in store. Now, for the keen-eyed people, you may be realising, hang on Mountain, there are 4 buildings back here now, not the 3 that we left off on. And that is correct. Last week I had uploaded a long play, the first one of this world, where we built up the storage area for our farms, which I briefly spoke about towards the end of last episode. To which, it was the very similar design to what our farms are looking like, but it's separated by actually having the same interior floor as our house to sort of show that it's a building of... well, it's a building rather than a farm, yeah. I did go through and just sort of have a bit of piling of some sort of crops and everything around here that makes it have a bit more easier access to some of these higher shelves where I can store my saplings, as well as cook up some food and have a bit of extra storage of some few other varieties here. But we are able to very easily store all of our wheat, our carrots, our potatoes, yes, and our sugarcane, which is going to be a very important part for today because, well, we've got to finish off the enchanting saga, so we're going to be needing some more books and all that sort of stuff. So I've been collecting up some sugarcane and hopefully getting enough cow supply, but it is still pretty slow. Putting aside the slow cow population growth, you're probably also wondering, why do we have a dirt circle here in the middle of our courtyard? And well, it's because I think that this spot here, I don't know, I'm just picturing a water fountain of some sort. I haven't designed anything up, but I think that it would look really cool over here. Also, I tried to keep a bit of grass going, the connection between this path and this path. I don't know, I'm going to leave it for this episode, but guys, let me know what you think. Should this be just a full path section here, or should we leave a little bit of the greenery? But this is what I'm thinking we might need to do, is add up a little bit of a water fountain here, just to sort of tie in the courtyard of these farm areas, and it makes sense of where we can come and get some fresh water to be able to deal with all of these crops. Just trying to play with a bit of the lore and sort of just making it look a bit more functional. Now, you're probably also hearing Bluey going off in the background there, aren't you? Yeah, Bluey. I spent quite a bit of time going through in between episodes, lighting up a massive cave system, which if we come down here just past our cows, tippy-toe down and have a little look-see down there, you can see that there is a large cave system that runs all under our house. And I have been throughout all of it. I have lit it all up. I am slowly losing my mind to this bird and its skills to find mobs where I have no clue where they are. They're not close to me. He is a wonder. That is for sure. Alright, but let's put a bit of rambling words aside. I did promise that there would be a bit of building in this episode, as well as some exploration to another dimension. And in order to do that, well, we actually need to start building, don't we? So, I think what we need to do first off is build ourselves a farmhouse where we can store all of our cows, so we can very quickly get up a nice leather supply to then go over and build ourselves our enchanting table. Now, we did build the enchanting table last episode to build the actual enchanting tower. That is right, an enchanting tower. Something that's a little bit more different than what I've usually built. You know, I usually try and go with a square sort of house-shaped thing. And, you know, during the week I have been working away in a creative test world, our creative test world, to build up a nice building that I think would look really, really cool in this space as our enchanting area. Now, as you can see, we're just across the road there from where our farms are, so we're going to be able to have a nice path that leads all the way over to here. So, without any more words and rambling on, let's get these two builds done. Alright, let's jump into a time lapse. Oh, I'm so glad I could do those things now. The bees are still painfully slow, just in case anyone was wondering how they're going. And just like that, we have two brand new buildings over in our hardcore world. Now guys, I'm really happy with how this tower design has come up, although I did make one little mistake in transferring it over from the creative test world. I just completely lost words then. I had designed it over there with a little bit more of a wider top, and I miscounted when I was building. But you know what, I think it still looks pretty good. But first off, I want to check out our farmhouse area that we started off with, because I think if we end up over in our enchanting tower, we can then start enchanting. So let's go and have a little look at our farmhouse. Alright, so we have a bit of a look here. You can see that we've got three sort of segments with a large open floor to be able to hold all of our, our animals. We've got cows over here which we can feed up to get some leather. We've got our sheep over here because if you remember, get out of the sheep. We need yellow wool for going around onto the lecterns and everything like that, to sort of have a bit more of a standout with this sort of white colourish of the sand. So I've started up getting a few of them over here, and we've just got our shears and some wheat in a chest before we head on up to our second level, where we actually store all of our wool as well as our meat and leather that we have been collecting up from our animals from below. Now, I also needed some space to store all of our wood and wood sort of supplies. So if we go through this door here, you can see that we have a chest for miscellaneous wood, as well as in here just some of the other random woods that we kind of use but not as often, before heading off into this room where my plan is to have much more storage throughout the whole area here, to be able to actually store all of the wood that we're going to be using throughout this build in a much larger quantity. Alright, if we head up this ladder here, we're going to be heading up into our final room of this building, which our cameraman has actually claimed as his bedroom. I don't think he's done any work in it, but to be honest, I don't blame him. It has a really nice view out there. We can look in at the village starting to come up, and guys, I'm really happy with how it's already looking, and we're only on episode 3, so not too bad. But yeah, this is our farmhouse where we're going to keep all of our animals and everything, and yeah, we've just got to do some interior work, but I'm thinking we might do that after our dimensional jump. But let's go and check out the enchanting tower now. Alright, so as we start to approach our tower, you can see that it does need a little bit more work with the detailing of getting in some of the vines and with the bushes around there. I have started to place in some bamboo, but I really don't want to do any of that work until we've got the actual connecting path from our upper part of the village there, all the way down to this section here. Now, I have gone around with the lipping of the chiseled sandstone, because I really like how it just has that little creeper sort of texture, and yeah, it's just a really cool sort of thing. Keeping in tie with the stair pattern to have it matching with the floor, and then we just sort of have a lip of this copper, which I probably should have waxed before putting here, and then just having a little bit of a water feature, purely just as a little bit of a decorative thing, because when I built this up in the Creative Test World, these walls looked a little bit plain, and I thought having some water running down really ties in nicely. So yeah, that's just what that is there. As well as having to try and round off the sort of walling here, we've included some of the walls of the sandstone and some birch fences to sort of give it a bit of a broken up sort of rounding of the edge there, and I think it looks quite effective. It looks nice far away, but it also keeps its detail as you sort of get a little bit closer to it. Now, if we enter into our building, you can see here that we have a nice spiraling staircase leading us all the way up to the top. Now, I'm thinking we could probably hang some lanterns or something down from over here and have some storage, some like, what's the word I'm thinking of? What is the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. Let's continue on. We're heading on up into our nice area for our enchanting table to be set up. Now I can see, hello Bluey, you've already made your way up here. That's terrific to see. And I have what we need to build up this enchanting table. So let's just place it down and get to work. Alright, and just like that, we have ourselves our enchanting setup over here. Now, I do believe that this is level 30. Yes, Unbreaking 3. That might not be so lucky, and I think we probably should make ourselves a fresh set of iron armor and everything to enchant, just so it's got the better chance of surviving longer for us. Now, I do have 36 levels, which I have achieved from slaughtering cows, and also, yes, I know, Bluey, I'm sorry, I should say that, but it is what it is. As well as smelting down the sandstone to get that nice smooth sandstone. So all those levels are sort of adding up there. So let's quickly go back down to where I have a crafting table, and make ourselves some fresh gear, and then head on back up here. Bluey, no! Bluey, you okay? Sorry, that was my fault. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Alright, so I've now made up a fresh set of armor. We also have a golden helmet, because if we're going into the nether today, we're going to need some gold in case we run into some piglins, and I don't feel like being attacked. I've also made myself a fresh iron pickaxe as well as an axe, because I've been going through those pretty quickly and I'm sick of using the stone variety. So, let's speed through go of this. I know that didn't make sense, Bluey, but trust me, I'm going to try and get it. Let's see how it goes. So, it's night time now. I did my enchanting. Did I get the best gear? No, but I think, well, okay, that's a bit harsh. I did get Fortune 3, which is something that I wanted, and Unbreaking on this, so I'll take that. That is pretty good. I've got, standard protection on most of my gear. I did get Feather Falling 4 on my boots, which is a really good lifesaver right now. I got teased with the pickaxe because originally I thought that was going to be the Unbreaking 3. So I tried it out on the axe and that got both Fortune 3 and Efficiency 4, which is what I wanted on the diamond pickaxe, but instead we're just missing the Efficiency 4. I did make sure to get a bit of fire protection on my helmet because we are going to the Nether and lava can be a problem. So guys, I think, you know what? Well, I was in the right camera angle to start off with. For what we've got is this being, you know, a starter island. This is all starter gear, which, because we're on episode 3. This is pretty good. We've got some decent stuff that we can work with here. So I think what we should best well do now is sleep away the night and then set up ourselves a portal and, you know, hope that things go well over there. The main reason why I want to go into the Nether, I never really said that, is, yeah, I know, Blue, I'm explaining it now, is that I want some quartz so we can start making a few farms, that sort of stuff. But, yeah, so let me quickly go and sleep away the night, and then we shall return.
Come find me.
Man, it feels like every time lately that I'm closing my eyes, I'm just hearing something calling out to me. It's getting really weird and a little bit more intense. But anyway, let's get our minds off of that and yeah, set all that distraction stuff aside, and it is time now to head off into the Nether. As you can see here, I've got ourselves a little bed set up just in case when we do return from the alternate dimension, that word. If it's dark, then we can quickly sleep away so there's no hostile mobs trying to come and get at us, and we've got Bluey over here just to sort of watch over the area. That's leaving me feeling pretty safe and pretty confident on heading on through. I am a little bit nervous because, as you may or may not know, the Nether is what killed me in my Season 1 hardcore world, so it's not the most pleasant place that I'd wish to be. However, though, it's mainly quartz that I'm going there for, so I'm hoping, like, you know, an in and out 5 minute sort of mission. If we happen to be close to a Nether fortress, then yeah, you know, getting Nether warts would be excellent sort of thing to get started off with, but for today it's not my main concern. So with Bluey now starting to make hostile mob noises, I think it's time that we go on in through here where I have you know, prepared another portal for us, and yeah, oh god, this is intense. Let's throw a potato over there to be our guinea pig. Oh, you didn't go through the portal. Okay, nope, they aren't going. Okay, go through the portal. How are you supposed to be a sacrifice? Well, maybe I have to just be the sacrifice myself. Oh, wish me luck. Oh, this is scary. Oh, God, no. Oh, this is terrible. And I don't have a bow? Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Not again. Not again. Oh my god. Oh my god, my heart just stopped then. Let's get our shield on. Oh, all those skeletons. Jeez, let's just... Okay. Torch down. I have to heal up, guys. One second. Jeez. That just happened so quick. Alright, so this is why I hate the Nether. It always tries to kill me. I gotta work out a way to get back to the portal. Ah! Okay. Didn't think I'd need a bow, to be honest. That was my bad. Can you drop me one? Drop a bow. Please. Alright, alright. I think I've got to get our way back to the portal. Let's do it. One day I'll get a good Nether spawn. Today, clearly not that day. Alright, oh, shield on my face. Alright guys, so I've managed to make ourselves a tunnel system all the way back through to our portal here, and I've blocked it off the other side. Not gonna lie, it's really rattled me a little bit, and I'm just kind of wanting to, well, my iron pickaxe is almost out, so I'm gonna have to make a stone one soon just to have as a backup, because I don't want to use up all the diamond, and I am just rambling because I'm a little bit scared in the nether. So let's just go off on a little bit of explore. I'm gonna set up, make myself, never gonna get used to Enderman just randomly teleporting. Make myself a chest, a crafting bench to be able to make myself another few pickaxes. There's a lot of skeletons over here. This biome sucks. And I've just led the skeletons to where I am. I'm going to dig this way for a little bit. Let's just use the stone ones while I do that. Alright, let's just dig forward for a while. There's a fair bit. Ah! Whew, mini heart attack there. Okay, there's some quartz down here. I'll just give myself a little safety wall there. Just dig down just a fraction. And we should get to our quartz. Alright, got fortune on this. How much should I get from that? Ooh, just under half a stack. Just over half a stack, sorry, I should say. Not bad. Not too bad. Alright, well that's a nice amount of quartz. It does fill that need that I had for it. But I don't want to quite go back yet, knowing that I'm just in a, you know, what is this? Soul Sand biome? Soul Sand Valley? I've got to see more. Please let there be more than this. This is just telling me that it's just death and decay around me.
One eternity later.
Ooh, hello! Oh man, you're gonna be mad at me. Wait, you fit in a 1. I don't think I have the armor strength to deal with one of you. Not in this iron gear, come on! Now I wish it was a warped one that I found. Oh, they're going into battle! Haha! Who's gonna win? Come on! Oh, wow, that was a fairly quick, smooth victory, if I do say so myself. I'll pat myself on the back for their victory. Yep, why not? Seems fair. They would have done it for me. Oh, hello. Man, I cannot get close enough to him. Oh, okay, I got too close. I'm sorry. Alright guys, the pigs have spoken. I probably should head back home and get better prepared. At least now we know where to head. So, yeah, so actually let's have a little debrief. Alright guys, so I'm sorry if this sort of nether exploration has sort of been a little bit higgledy-piggledy. I really got thrown when I entered this place. I thought I was dead there and then, honestly. So I have just sort of been really just taking this safe, and this Soul Sand Valley is just huge. I've never seen one this big. It's taken me forever just to get out of it into this area. I've got all these little paths that I've just been digging around, but we've now finally spotted another terrain. Unfortunately, the pigs, as I've sort of shown, they don't want me in here. They've made it very clear. I do not think that my armor will, you know, hold up against them. So we're just going to head back. Okay, I'm going to keep recording if anything interesting or cool happens. You know, you'll probably put it in there. But other than that, I'll catch you all back at home. Well, actually, we'll go through the portal together because it could be night time, and that could also be interesting. Oh, jeez! Where did that thing spawn? I'm scared. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna run. Not gonna question it. I'm just gonna run. I'll see when it's time to go back through the portal, guys. Okay, guys. We've made it. It's time to, yeah, go back through this portal and hopefully not die. Wait. Can I throw a block over it now? Yeah, okay. Let's do 2 for good luck. Alright. And it's day. Okay, I heard the Enderman teleport. That's why I look straight down. Bluey! I almost died! Yeah, I know, I can hear him there too. You don't need to make the noises. I almost died, but look, I got 3 stacks of quartz and a little bit. Got some soul sand, soul soil. Ah, mate, you would have been proud of me. Let's make our way back up to the house and unload some of these goods. Oh, he's over there. Okay, I can look over this way. Alright, so then now that we're back and I've got eyes on where the Enderman is and I know he's not going to attack me, I think, you know, it was alright of an adventure. Like, as I said before when I was in there, it just spooked me way too much, that initial almost death. So, yes, I know, Bluey, I'll tell you all about it, don't worry. So, yeah, I think what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go and drop off all of these netherrack sort of blocks. I'm just going to put them in one of the miscellaneous sort of stone chests that I'm acquiring. And then we'll come on back in and, yeah, start to work out what we're gonna do for the last little bit of this episode. I'll see you shortly. Alright, so now I have allowed for a little bit of time to pass so I can sort of settle my nerves and everything like that from facing in the nether there. I was not expecting to spawn into a soul sand valley and just be attacked by a ghast and then an army of skeletons all around the sort of spawn point there. It was just, it was maddening, really. But I mean, you know, I just sort of tunneled my way through. We managed to get some quartz, which we'll be using next episode, I think, to do some redstone. And that was our main thing. And then eventually I found another biome other than soul sand because, geez, it just stretched on forever. But guys, we are starting to draw a little bit closer to the end of this episode. And before we do, I would like to address the big dirt circle behind me. Now, I think, as I was saying, I want to make it into a water fountain. Now, I'm not too sure if I use a sandstone pattern or if I use a copper pattern. So I think what we might do here is I'm just going to go through and sort of start designing up this water fountain feature, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, just sort of, let's just get this all finished up so we can finish up this sort of area here in this episode. So let's get started. To get started, let's move Bluey out of sight because, yes, I know there are mobs. You're gonna have, oh, good boy. Alright, and for anyone wondering, here over on that long play episode, I tried to, you know, collect up some of the coral fans, that sort of stuff to put on these boxes to have as flowers, that sort of stuff. But it turned out using shears didn't work, so I actually need Silk Touch on an item, and well, we just don't have Silk Touch yet. When we do, this is going to be some really cool looking flower beds, I reckon. Alright, let's now get back over here. So, to start off, I'm going to remove this sector, and I'm just going to go half of it being the copper and half of it being the sandstone. Now, my first initial look is this copper is going to blend in way too much with the ground. So for it to work, we would have to wait for it to age into a bluer colour to sort of have it as a bit more stand out, because yes, very much so blends in, where the no, that was the copper again, where the sandstone actually sort of sticks out. I'm not too sure. I think it's a little bit unfair because I don't have any of the aged copper to really see what it looks like. But then again, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it all in copper. Let it age, and then if it doesn't work out, well, we could just pull it down and build it out with sandstone because we're going to have plenty of that. So yeah, let me just go around now and try and build this up. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, so I did have to make the circle a little bit larger to be able to fit with this sort of design. I actually think it came up alright. Now, I did have to change the copper half slabs that were on the ground level to the deep slate sort of, I think they're the brick deep slate, just to give it a bit more standout because it was blending in a lot with the floor path, and I was a little bit impatient and I wasn't waiting around too long for this stuff to age. Now, we've gone around and waterlogged all these bottom stairs as well as this central upside down one that has where the water could possibly be running through it if we got this sort of jig-jagged sort of pattern along the side to sort of represent the bowl lip of our water fountain. which is held up with the center pole of sort of two, what are they called? Lightning rods, copper rods, there's something. But we've used those to sort of have place in the center. Now, as you can see up there, it's just got the little pokey bit of the pole hanging up, and that is where I would really like to actually place to have as a bit more of a decorative thing, the heart of the sea that is supposed to be in that damn sunken treasure, buried treasure, whatever it is, the map that I've got in the house that I still have not been able to find. I haven't shown it on camera, but I've been back there 3 times, and I still cannot find where the treasure chest is. So I think that's something that I might have to kick off next episode with again to sort of see if I can find it, because I think that'd look really cool just sort of floating above here. Now, I did ask at the start of the episode if this green patch should stay or should go, and after building the fountain, I really think that it should probably go, just to sort of make it fit right with more of just the pathing in this area. However, though, I will leave it all up to you guys, so if you have any ideas or suggestions for this build, or for any of our builds that we've done today, the farmhouse over there and our enchanting tower just behind me, you know, feel free to leave any sort of comment or anything on those, and we might be able to address it and fix up in the next episode, or, yeah, take it from there. But guys, it has been a little bit, and work has kept this episode from coming out nice and smoothly, so I think it is best that we just call it here and get this episode out to you all as quick as possible. Now, I would like to thank everyone who has stuck around for this long in the episode, has made it here to the end. Thank you all very, very much. I hope you have enjoyed the contents, being time lapse of 2 builds being done, almost dying in the nether trying to get some quartz, like, God, I'm not happy with that, as well as our water fountain here that we finished off with. So guys, thank you all for tuning in, and until next time,